Conquer everyday conversations. Topic: Cooking and preparing food.
Part 1. Introduction. P1A. The essence of the topic.
A recipe for connection. Cooking is the art of turning raw ingredients into stories. It begins with careful preparation, rinsing off the day's dust, chopping up fresh possibilities, and measuring out moments of care. At the stove, we learn to turn up the heat with passion and turn down the noise, letting flavors simmer down and soak up time. Along the way, we fish out lessons from mistakes and whip up joy from simplicity. In the end, we plate up our efforts, drizzling over a final touch of love before we clear away, leaving behind more than a meal, a shared, nourishing experience.
P1B. Dialogue Vocabulary Boost.
Term. Definition. Example.
Colander. A bowl-shaped kitchen tool with holes used for draining water from food. Put the washed lettuce in the colander to drain.
Grit. Small particles of dirt or sand. There's still some grit on these clams, rinse them again.
Crisp up. To become crunchy and golden through cooking. The bacon will crisp up in about 5 minutes.
Pat. To gently press with a towel or paper to remove moisture. Pat the shrimp dry before adding them to the pan.
Batter. A liquid mixture of flour, eggs, and other ingredients used in cooking. Dip the fish in the batter before frying.
Salsa. A spicy sauce made from tomatoes, onions, and peppers. This salsa is too mild, add more jalapeno.
Bring out. To make a flavor more noticeable or stronger. A pinch of salt really brings out the sweetness.
Stir fry. A dish or cooking method where food is fried quickly while stirring. Let's make a vegetable stir fry for lunch.
Emulsify. To combine two liquids like oil and vinegar that don't normally mix. Keep whisking so the oil and vinegar emulsify.
Consistency. The thickness or texture of a liquid or mixture. Add more flour if the consistency is too runny.
Generous amount. A large or plentiful quantity, more than just enough. Use a generous amount of butter for flavor.
Improvise. To create or prepare something using whatever is available without following a plan. We're out of pasta, so let's improvise with rice.
Part 2. Real-world dialogues.
G1. Preparing ingredients. G1A. Washing and cleaning.
1. Rinse off. Wash with water only. To run water over food or tools to remove loose dirt or light residue without scrubbing.
Can you rinse off the vegetables while I chop the onions?
Sure, I'll give them a quick wash under cold water.
Perfect. Just leave them in the colander when you're done.
2. Wash off. Clean surface debris. To clean something using water and scrubbing to remove stubborn dirt, mud, grease, or residue.
Did you wash off the mushrooms yet?
Not yet. I'll give them a quick rinse.
Perfect, we don't want any grit in the pan.
3. Dry off. Remove surface moisture. To remove surface moisture from food or tools using a towel, spinner, or air drying.
Can you dry off the tofu before we fry it?
Sure, I'll pat it until it's completely dry.
Great, that helps it crisp up better.
4. Pat dry. Dry with towel. To remove surface moisture by gently pressing with a towel instead of rubbing.
Pat the chicken dry before seasoning it, okay?
Got it. I'll use paper towels to remove the moisture.
Nice, it'll brown much better that way.
G1B. Removing and opening.
1. Peel off. Remove skin. To remove the outer skin or layer of a fruit or vegetable.
Can you peel off the carrots while I prep the sauce?
Sure, I'll get the skins off quickly.
Great, just leave them on the board when you're done.
2. Crack open. Break open. To break the outer shell or surface of something to access the inside.
Can you crack open 2 eggs for the batter?
Yeah, I'll whisk them in the bowl.
Perfect. That's all we need for the mix.
3. Trim off. Remove edges. To cut away unwanted edges, fat, stems, or uneven parts from ingredients.
Make sure to trim off the fat from the beef, okay?
Got it. I'll clean up the edges.
Nice, it'll cook much more evenly.
4. Cut off. Remove unwanted parts. To remove inedible or unwanted sections such as stems, fat, or tough ends.
Can you cut off the tough ends of the asparagus?
Yeah, I'll cut them off right now.
Thanks, they cook much more evenly that way.
G1C. Cutting and chopping.
1. Chop up. Cut roughly. To cut ingredients into small, rough pieces.
Can you chop up those tomatoes for the salsa?
Sure, I'll chop them roughly.
Perfect. Toss them into the bowl when finished.
2. Mince up. Chop finely. To chop ingredients into extremely fine pieces.
Could you mince some garlic for the pan?
Yep, I'll make it really fine.
Great, it brings out more flavor when minced.
3. Slice up. Cut thinly. To cut food into thin, even pieces.
Slice the mushrooms for the stir-fry.
Okay, I'll keep the slices thin.
Perfect. They'll cook faster that way.
4. Cut up. Divide into pieces. To divide food into smaller usable pieces.
Can you cut up the chicken for the curry?
Sure, I'll do small pieces so it cooks evenly.
Awesome, just put them in the bowl when done.
G1D. Measuring and portioning.
1. Weigh out. Measure weight. To measure a specific amount of an ingredient using a scale.
Can you weigh out 200 grams of flour for me?
Sure, I'll use the kitchen scale.
Great, just add it to the mixing bowl after.
2. Measure out. Measure a precise amount. To determine a precise quantity using measuring tools.
Measure out half a cup of olive oil, please.
All right, I'll pour it into the measuring cup.
Perfect. Just pour it in when ready.
3. Portion out. Divide evenly. To separate food into equal serving amounts.
Can you portion out the rice into 4 bowls?
Yeah, I'll split them evenly.
Nice, that makes serving much easier.
G1E. Pre-treatment.
1. Take out. Remove from storage. To remove food from storage so it can reach room temperature before use.
Can you take out the butter so it softens?
Sure, I'll leave it on the counter.
Thanks. That'll make it easier to mix.
2. Thaw out. Defrost. To allow frozen food to become soft enough for cooking.
Make sure to thaw out the chicken before cooking.
Okay, I'll leave it in the sink for a bit.
Perfect, just check that it's fully defrosted.
3. Marinate in. Soak in seasoning. To soak food in a seasoned liquid to add flavor before cooking.
Can you marinate the beef in soy sauce and garlic?
Yep, I'll let it sit for at least 30 minutes.
Great, that'll give it a deeper flavor.
G1F. Shaping and forming. Pre-cooking.
1. Roll out. Flatten into thin layer. To use a rolling pin to spread dough into a thin, even layer.
Can you roll out the pizza dough?
Yeah, I'll make it thin and even.
Nice, that's the perfect size for the pan.
2. Pinch together. Seal edges. To close or seal dough edges by pressing them together with fingers.
Pinch together the dumpling edges, will you?
Sure, I'll seal each one tightly.
Great, they won't open while boiling.
G2. Mixing and processing.
1. Add in. Introduce into mixture. To put an ingredient into a mixture so it becomes part of the combined blend.
Should I add in the chocolate chips now?
Yeah, go ahead and add them now.
Got it, this batter smells amazing already.
2. Mix in. Stir into mixture. To add an ingredient into a mixture and stir or blend until combined.
Go ahead and mix in the chopped herbs.
Okay, I'll fold them in gently.
Nice, that will give the sauce more freshness.
3. Mix up. Combine completely. To mix multiple ingredients together until evenly combined.
Mix up the dry ingredients in that bowl.
All right, I'll make sure everything's evenly combined.
Perfect. We'll add the wet ingredients next.
4. Fold in. Combine gently. To mix a light ingredient into a heavier mixture with soft, lifting motions.
Fold in the cheese slowly, all right?
Yeah, I'll do it gently so it doesn't clump.
Nice, that melts much smoother.
5. Mash up. Crush until smooth. To press cooked ingredients until they become soft and smooth.
Can you mash up those potatoes?
Yeah, I'll use the masher to make them smooth.
Great, just add a little butter after.
6. Whisk up. Beat until smooth or airy. To beat ingredients quickly with a whisk until smooth or airy.
Whisk the dressing ingredients, will you?
Okay, I'll mix them until they're silky.
Perfect. Pour it over the salad when you're done.
7. Blend up. Process until smooth. To process ingredients in a blender until smooth.
Can you blend the soup until it's creamy?
Yeah, I'll use the blender for a smooth texture.
Great, just be careful with the heat.
G3. Cooking methods. G3A. Heat control.
1. Turn up. Increase heat. To increase the heat or temperature during cooking.
Can you turn up the heat on the pan?
Sure, I'll switch it to medium-high.
Perfect. Now the vegetables will cook faster.
2. Turn down. Lower heat. To lower the heat or temperature during cooking.
Turn down the heat before it burns.
Good idea, I'll set it to low.
Great, that should keep it from sticking.
3. Heat up. Make hot. To warm food or cookware until it reaches the desired temperature.
Can you heat up the soup for dinner?
Yeah, I'll warm it on the stove.
Thanks, just make sure it doesn't boil.
4. Warm up. Heat gently. To slightly increase temperature, usually for reheating or softening.
Warm up the tortillas before serving.
Okay, I'll heat them on the pan for a minute.
Perfect, they taste better soft.
5. Cool down. Lower temperature. To let cooked food rest until its temperature decreases.
Let the stew cool down a bit before serving.
Okay, I'll leave the lid off.
Perfect, just until it's warm, not hot.
6. Pop in. Place in oven. To quickly place food into the oven for cooking or reheating.
Pop this tray in the oven for me.
Sure, I'll slide it onto the middle rack.
Nice, set a timer for 20 minutes.
G3B. Stirring and combining while cooking.
1. Stir in. Add while stirring. To add an ingredient while mixing in a circular motion until combined.
Can you stir in the chopped onions now?
Sure, I'll mix them into the sauce.
Great, let them cook for a minute.
2. Swirl in. Add while rotating. To pour in butter or oil while gently moving the pan or stirring.
Swirl in a bit of butter into the pan.
Okay, I'll move the pan so it melts evenly.
Perfect, that'll give it a nice finish.
3. Toss together. Mix lightly. To mix ingredients by lifting and turning them lightly, often in a bowl or pan.
Toss the vegetables together in the skillet.
Sure, I'll give them a quick mix.
Great, just don't overcook them.
G3C. Turning and shaping.
1. Flip over. Turn over. To turn food to cook the opposite side.
Flip the pancakes over when they bubble.
Got it, I'll turn them now.
Perfect, they're looking golden.
2. Press down. Flatten while cooking. To push food downward with a utensil or hand to flatten or help it cook evenly.
Press down the burger a little so it cooks evenly.
Okay, I'll flatten it gently.
Perfect, now it'll brown nicely.
G3D. Boiling, simmering and reducing.
1. Bring to a boil. Reach boiling point. To heat liquid until it begins bubbling vigorously.
Bring the water to a boil first.
All right, I'll wait until it's bubbling.
Great, then we can add the pasta.
2. Boil over. Overflow the pot. When boiling liquid rises too high and starts spilling out of the pot.
Keep an eye on the pasta water so it doesn't boil over.
Uh-oh, it's rising. I'll lower the heat.
Good catch, that would have made a mess.
3. Boil down. Reduce liquid through boiling. To reduce the volume of a liquid by boiling it vigorously, so it becomes more concentrated and flavorful.
Let the sauce boil down a little.
Sure, it's getting thicker already.
Nice. That's the consistency we want.
4. Reduce down, simmer until thickened. To simmer a sauce or liquid until it thickens and becomes more concentrated.
Reduce down the broth until it's richer.
All right, it's slowly evaporating.
Good. Keep going for another minute.
5. Cook down. Reduce volume through cooking. To cook something so that its volume decreases and flavor concentrates.
Let the mushrooms cook down a bit.
Okay, they're releasing their liquid now.
Great. Keep going until they shrink.
6. Thicken up. Thicken while cooking. To increase the thickness of a sauce or mixture while cooking.
Let the gravy thicken up before serving.
Sure, it's starting to get nice and smooth.
Perfect. That's the right consistency.
G3E. Absorption and reactions.
1. Soak up. Absorb liquid. To absorb surrounding liquid, sauce, or flavor.
The rice will soak up the sauce quickly.
Should I add more broth?
Yeah, just a little so it doesn't dry out.
2. Stick to. Cling to the pan. When food unintentionally attaches to the pan instead of releasing.
Careful. The eggs might stick to the pan.
I'll add a little butter.
Good idea. That'll keep them smooth.
3. Dry out. Lose moisture from heat. To become too dry due to overcooking.
Don't let the chicken dry out.
I'll cover it so it stays moist.
Perfect, that helps a lot.
G3F. Frying and finishing.
1. Fry up. Fry completely. To cook food in hot oil, usually until crispy or golden.
Can you fry up the bacon for breakfast?
Sure, I'll cook it until it's crispy.
Nice, that's exactly how I like it.
G4. Serving and plating.
1. Heap on. Pile generously. To place a generous amount of food on top of something.
Go ahead and heap on the veggies, everyone loves them.
All right, I'll add a generous amount.
Great, that makes the plate look full.
2. Plate up. Arrange on plate. To organize and present food neatly on a plate for serving.
Let's plate up the pasta before it gets cold.
Okay, I'll swirl it neatly onto each dish.
Nice, that looks restaurant ready.
3. Dish out. Serve portions. To distribute portions of food onto individual plates.
Can you dish out the soup for everyone?
Yeah, I'll fill each bowl halfway first.
Perfect. Then we'll top them with herbs.
4. Drizzle over. Pour lightly. To pour a thin stream of liquid over food for flavor or decoration.
Drizzle over a bit of olive oil at the end.
Got it. I'll pour just a thin line.
Nice, that gives it a great finish.
G5. Quick prep and improvising.
1. Throw together. Assemble quickly. To prepare a simple meal quickly with minimal steps.
I can throw together a quick salad if you want.
That'd be great. We just need something light.
All right, I'll mix it up in 2 minutes.
2. Whip up. Prepare quickly. To prepare a dish or mixture very quickly, often using simple or readily available ingredients.
Can you whip up a simple sauce?
Yeah, I'll make a quick garlic butter.
Perfect. That'll go well with the vegetables.
3. Cook up. Improvise dish. To prepare or invent a dish often using limited or readily available ingredients.
Do we have anything for a quick dinner?
I can cook up something with the leftover chicken and rice.
Perfect, I'm starving and that sounds great.
G6. Removing and extracting.
1. Fish out. Pick out. To remove specific pieces from a pot using utensils.
Can you fish out the bay leaves from the soup?
Sure, there's one more left in here.
Got it. We don't want to serve those.
2. Scoop out. Scoop away. To remove part of a food item using a spoon or scoop.
Scoop out the avocado flesh for the dip.
Okay, it's nice and soft.
Great, mash it up in the bowl.
3. Strain out. Filter out. To remove solid pieces from liquid using a strainer.
Strain out the pasta when it's done.
All right, I'll pour it through the colander.
Perfect. Save a bit of the pasta water.
4. Drain off. Discard excess liquid. To pour away excess water, oil, or cooking liquid after the food is cooked or nearly finished.
Drain off the extra oil from the pan.
Got it. I'll tilt it carefully.
Nice. Now the dish won't be greasy.
5. Skim off. Remove from surface. To remove fat or foam floating on the surface of a liquid.
Skim off the foam from the broth.
Okay, I'll use a spoon to lift it gently.
Perfect, that keeps the broth clear.
G7. Seasoning and garnishing.
1. Spice up. Add heat. To increase flavor intensity by adding spices or heat.
Let's spice up the sauce a bit.
Sure, I'll add some chili flakes.
Perfect. Not too spicy, just a kick.
2. Splash on. Add splash. To lightly add a small amount of liquid, such as vinegar or oil.
Splash on a little soy sauce at the end.
All right, just a quick splash.
Nice, that brings out the flavor.
3. Sprinkle on. Scatter lightly. To distribute small particles like herbs, sugar, or salt.
Sprinkle on some Parmesan before serving.
Okay, I'll add a thin layer on top.
Perfect, looks delicious already.
G8. Cleaning.
1. Scrape off. Scrape away. To remove stuck food or residue from a surface using a utensil.
This pan is covered in burnt bits.
Just scrape off the bottom layer before washing it.
Good idea. It's coming off pretty easily now.
2. Scrub off. Scrub clean. To remove tough residue by rubbing firmly with a sponge or brush.
These stains won't come out.
You'll need a tougher sponge to scrub off the grease.
Okay, that's working much better.
3. Wipe down. Clean surface. To thoroughly wipe a surface to remove spills, crumbs, or grease.
Can you wipe down the counter? It's messy from chopping.
Sure, I'll clean it now.
Thanks. I'll start prepping the next ingredients.
4. Wash up. Clean dishes. To wash dishes, utensils, and cookware.
Are those dishes done?
Not yet. I'm about to wash up everything we used.
Great, I'll dry them afterward.
5. Clear away. Remove clutter. To clear used dishes, food scraps, and utensils from the table or counter.
The table's full of stuff from cooking.
I'll clear away these bowls first.
Perfect. Then we can set the table.
G9. Storing.
1. Bag up. Package. To place food or ingredients into storage bags.
We still have a lot of chopped carrots left.
Let's bag up the extra and save them for tomorrow.
Good plan. They'll stay fresh.
2. Box up. Box for storage. To store food in boxes or containers for later use.
Are you keeping the leftover pasta?
Yeah, I'll box up a portion for lunch tomorrow.
Nice. Saves you time in the morning.
3. Wrap up. Cover wrap. To cover food tightly with plastic, foil, or butcher paper.
What should I do with the half loaf of bread?
Wrap up the rest so it doesn't dry out.
Got it. I'll use foil.
4. Pop in the fridge. Place inside. To quickly put food into the fridge for storage.
This sauce needs to cool before storing.
Once it's cooled enough, just pop it in the fridge.
Okay, I'll check it in a few minutes.
5. Put away. Store properly. To return food or ingredients to their proper storage place.
Are you done with the spices?
Yeah, you can put away everything on the counter.
Sure, I'll organize them back on the shelf.
G10. Related idioms and expressions. G10A. Idiomatic phrasal verbs.
1. Simmer down. Calm down. To calm down or become less agitated.
Whoa, the kitchen is getting chaotic.
I know. Let's all simmer down and organize the steps.
Good call, things already feel calmer.
2. Turn up the heat. Increase pressure intensity. To increase pressure, intensity, or urgency.
The deadline for this dinner party is in 2 hours.
I know, we need to turn up the heat and work faster.
Right? Let's divide the tasks and move quickly.
3. Boil over. Emotions spill out. To lose control of emotions suddenly.
Hey, no need to snap at everyone.
Sorry, I was stressed and just boiled over.
It's okay. Let's take a break and regroup.
4. Spice things up. Make something more exciting. To make something more exciting.
This dinner party feels a bit dull.
Want me to play some music to spice things up?
Yes, that would make it more lively.
5. Cook up fig. Fabricate an excuse or plan. To invent or create something quickly, often as an excuse or plan.
You're late again. What happened this time?
I cooked up a story about a traffic jam, but my boss didn't believe me.
You should just tell the truth next time.
6. Whip up fig. Stir up quickly. To quickly create or increase strong feelings or support.
How did the protest get so large so quickly?
One passionate speech whipped up support from hundreds of people.
I had no idea words could have that kind of power.
7. Dish out fig. Give out freely. To give something such as criticism or punishment freely and often excessively.
Our new manager keeps dishing out criticism in every meeting.
I know, but have you noticed he never accepts feedback himself?
Exactly. He can dish it out, but he can't take it.
8. Throw together fig. Assemble hastily. To prepare something quickly with little planning or care.
Your presentation looked great. How long did you prepare?
Honestly, I threw it together the night before.
I can't believe it. It looked so polished.
G10B. Fixed idioms.
1. Too many cooks spoil the broth. Too many people ruin the task. When too many people are involved, the result becomes worse.
Everyone keeps adding their own seasoning.
Yeah, too many cooks spoil the broth.
True, let's let one person handle the flavoring.
2. Cook up a storm. Cook a lot of food with energy. To prepare a large amount of food or do something with great energy.
Wow, you're making 5 different dishes at once.
Yeah, I'm cooking up a storm for tonight's party.
It smells amazing. You're really going all out.
3. In a stew. Feel worried. To feel anxious or upset about something.
You seem stressed. What's going on?
I'm in a stew about finishing all these dishes on time.
Don't worry, I'll help you speed things up.
4. Half-baked idea. Stay underdeveloped. An idea that is not fully thought through.
You want to make a 7-layer cake in 1 hour?
Yeah, maybe it's a half-baked idea.
Just a little, let's try something simpler.
5. Out of the frying pan into the fire. Go from bad to worse. To move from one bad situation into an even worse one.
I fixed the burned sauce by starting over, but now I'm late for the party.
Wow, out of the frying pan into the fire.
Seriously, nothing's going right today.
Part 3. Quick Reference Guide. Cooking and preparing food. Rinse off vegetables, fruit, rice. Wash with water only. Rinse off the vegetables under cold water before chopping. Wash off dirt, mud, residue. Clean surface debris. Wash off the mud from the potatoes with a brush before peeling. Dry off lettuce, herbs, fish. Remove surface moisture. Dry off the lettuce using a salad spinner or clean towel before dressing it. Pat dry chicken, meat, tofu. Dry by pressing gently. Pat dry the chicken with paper towels so the skin crisps up in the pan. Peel off skin, rind, shell. Remove skin. Peel off the skin of the ginger before slicing. Crack open egg, nut, shell. Break open. Crack open 2 eggs into the bowl. Trim off fat, ends, stems. Remove edges. Trim off the excess fat from the pork. Cut off stem, crust, fat. Remove unwanted parts. Cut off the tough stem end of the eggplant. Chop up onion, tomato, herbs. Cut roughly. Chop up the tomatoes for the sauce. Mince up garlic, ginger, chili. Chop finely. Mince the garlic for more flavor. Slice up zucchini, mushroom, bread. Cut thinly. Slice the zucchini for grilling. Cut up chicken, beef, fruit. Divide into pieces. Cut up the chicken into bite-sized chunks. Weigh out flour, sugar, butter. Measure weight. Weigh out 200 grams of flour. Measure out rice, oil, milk. Measure a precise amount. Measure out 1 cup of rice. Portion out soup, stew, rice. Divide evenly. Portion out the soup into 4 bowls. Take out butter, egg, dough. Remove from storage. Take out the butter so it softens before mixing. Thaw out chicken, fish, pastry. Defrost. Thaw out the chicken before marinating. Marinate in beef, tofu, chicken. Soak in seasoning. Marinate the beef in soy sauce for 2 hours. Roll out dough, pastry, flatbread. Flatten into thin layer. Roll out the dough until it's about ½ centimeter thick. Pinch together dumpling, pastry, dough. Seal edges. Pinch together the dumpling edges to keep the filling inside. Add in egg, butter, seasoning. Introduce into mixture. Add in the beaten eggs a little at a time. Mix in cocoa, flour, spice. Stir into mixture. Mix in the cocoa powder until no lumps remain. Mix up batter, dough, sauce. Combine completely. Mix up the batter for the cake. Fold in cream, egg white, flour. Combine gently. Fold in the whipped cream so it stays fluffy. Mash up potato, banana, avocado. Crush until smooth. Mash up the potatoes until creamy. Whisk up egg, cream, dressing. Beat until smooth or airy. Whisk the dressing until it emulsifies. Blend up berry, soup, smoothie. Process until smooth. Blend up the berries for the sauce. Turn up heat, temperature. Increase heat. Turn up the heat so the sauce thickens faster. Turn down heat, flame. Lower heat. Turn down the heat once it starts boiling. Heat up pan, oil, oven. Make hot. Heat up the pan before adding the onions. Warm up soup, broth, leftovers. Heat gently. Warm up the soup before serving. Cool down soup, cake, sauce. Lower temperature. Let the soup cool down before blending it. Pop in tray, dish, bread. Place in oven. Pop the tray in the oven for 20 minutes. Stir in flour, cream, stock. Add while stirring. Stir in the flour until the mixture thickens. Swirl in butter, oil, cream. Add while rotating. Swirl in the melted butter to give the sauce a glossy finish. Toss together salad, pasta, vegetables. Mix lightly. Toss together the salad with the dressing. Flip over pancake, patty, fish. Turn over. Flip over the pancakes once bubbles start forming. Press down patty, sandwich, burger. Flatten while cooking. Press down the patty so it browns evenly. Bring to a boil. Water, stock, milk. Reach boiling point. Bring the water to a boil before adding pasta. Boil over pot, milk, soup. Overflow the pot. Turn down the heat before the pot boils over. Boil down stock, wine, sauce. Reduce liquid through boiling. Boil down the stock until it's rich and deeply flavored. Reduce down sauce, cream, glaze. Simmer until thickened. Reduce down the red wine until it becomes a syrupy glaze. Cook down spinach, onion, tomato. Reduce volume through cooking. Cook down the spinach until it wilts and reduces to half its original volume. Thicken up. Gravy, sauce, soup. Thicken while cooking. Stir the gravy until it thickens up.
Soak up. Broth, sauce, marinade. Absorb liquid. Let the bread soak up the broth. Stick to. Fish, rice, egg. Cling to the pan. Be careful or the fish will stick to the pan. Dry out. Chicken, bread, cake. Lose moisture from heat. Don't bake it too long or the chicken will dry out. Fry up. Egg, bacon, potato. Fry completely. Fry up the bacon until it browns. Heap on. Mashed potato, rice, sauce. Pile generously. Heap on the mashed potatoes before serving. Plate up. Pasta, steak, dessert. Arrange on plate. Plate up the pasta and garnish with basil. Dish out. Stew, curry, soup. Serve portions. Dish out the stew evenly for everyone. Drizzle over. Olive oil, honey, sauce. Pour lightly. Drizzle over some olive oil before serving. Throw together. Salad, sandwich, pasta. Assemble quickly. I can throw together a quick salad in 5 minutes. Whip up. Sauce, omelette, dressing. Prepare quickly. He whipped up a creamy sauce in just a few minutes. Cook up. Noodle dish, stew, soup. Improvise dish. She cooked up a noodle dish using leftovers. Fish out. Bay leaf, bone, clove. Pick out. Fish out the bay leaves before serving. Scoop out. Seed, flesh, pulp. Scoop away. Scoop out the seeds from the pumpkin. Strain out. Herb, spice, bone. Filter out. Strain out the herbs after simmering the stock. Drain off. Pasta water, cooking liquid, oil. Discard excess liquid. Drain off the pasta water before adding the sauce. Skim off. Fat, foam, scum. Remove from surface. Skim off the fat before serving the broth. Spice up. Sauce, marinade, dish. Add heat. Spice up the sauce with some chili flakes. Splash on. Vinegar, lemon juice, oil. Add splash. Splash on some vinegar before plating. Sprinkle on. Parsley, salt, sugar. Scatter lightly. Sprinkle on chopped parsley. Scrape off. Burnt bits, residue, crust. Scrape away. Scrape off the burnt bits from the pan. Scrub off. Stain, residue, grease. Scrub clean. Scrub off the stains from the cutting board. Wipe down. Counter, surface, board. Clean surface. Wipe down the counter after cooking. Wash up. Dish, pot, utensil. Clean dishes. I'll wash up while you dry. Clear away. Plate, bowl, utensil. Remove clutter. Clear away the plates so we can serve dessert. Bag up. Vegetable, leftover, ingredient. Package. Bag up the leftover vegetables for the freezer. Box up. Pasta, rice, leftover. Box for storage. Box up the pasta so we can eat it tomorrow. Wrap up. Sandwich, meat, cheese. Cover wrap. Wrap up the sandwiches to keep them fresh. Pop in the fridge. Salad, dough, leftover. Place inside. Pop the salad in the fridge until dinner. Put away. Leftover, ingredient, container. Store properly. Put away the leftovers once they've cooled. Simmer down. Anger, tension. Calm down. The teacher told the noisy class to simmer down. Turn up the heat. Pressure, competition. Increase pressure intensity. The coach turned up the heat before the final match. Boil over emotion. Anger, frustration. Lose emotional control. Her anger boiled over during the argument. Spice things up. Fig. Relationship, routine. Make more exciting. They spiced things up at the office with a team building event. Cook up. Fig. Excuse, story. Fabricate an excuse or plan. He cooked up an excuse for being late. Whip up. Fig. Support, enthusiasm. Stir up quickly. The speech whipped up enthusiasm in the crowd. Dish out. Fig. Criticism, punishment. Give out freely. He's good at dishing out criticism but can't take it himself. Throw together. Fig. Presentation, report. Assemble hastily. She threw together a presentation at the last minute. Too many cooks spoil the broth. Project, team. Get ruined by too many people. The project failed because too many cooks spoiled the broth. Cook up a storm. Energy, enthusiasm. Cook energetically. She cooked up a storm for the family reunion. In a stew. Worry, problem. Feel worried. He's in a stew about his upcoming job interview. Half-baked idea. Plan, proposal. Stay underdeveloped. That's just a half-baked plan, it won't work. Out of the frying pan into the fire. Situation, problem. Go from bad to worse. He quit his job but ended up in a tougher one. Out of the frying pan into the fire.
Part 4. Key Insights and Mastery. How to approach single words, phrasal verbs, optional phrasal verbs, and prepositional verbs in cooking English. When learning cooking English, the biggest challenge is not vocabulary size, but understanding how verbs change meaning and tone. English gives you multiple ways to describe the same kitchen action, and choosing the right one depends on precision, emphasis, and natural usage. This guide gives you a clear mental map so you always know which form to use and why.
Commonly used single words in cooking.
Group. Single word. Meaning. Group 1. Preparing ingredients. G1A. Washing and cleaning. Rinse. Wash quickly with water. Drain. Remove excess liquid. Strain. Separate solids from liquid. G1B. Removing and opening. Peel. Remove skin outer layer. Trim. Remove unwanted parts. Core. Remove core or seeds. G1C. Cutting and chopping. Chop. Cut into pieces. Mince. Chop very finely. Slice. Cut into thin pieces. Dice. Cut into cubes. Cube. Cut into small cubes. Halve. Cut in half. Quarter. Cut into 4 pieces. Shred. Cut into thin strips irregular. Julienne. Cut into thin matchsticks uniform. G1D. Portioning. Portion. Divide into equal servings. G1E. Pre-treatment. Thaw. Defrost. Marinate. Soak in seasoned liquid. Chill. Cool in refrigerator. Freeze. Make frozen. Reheat. Heat previously cooked food.
Group 2. Mixing and processing. Mash. Crush until soft. Crush. Break into small pieces. Whisk. Beat rapidly with whisk. Beat. Mix vigorously. Blend. Mix smooth. Mix. Combine ingredients. Stir. Move in circular motion. Fold. Mix gently. Toss. Mix by lifting and turning. Knead. Work dough with hands. Grate. Shred finely.
Group 3 Cooking Methods. G3A Basic Cooking Methods. Boil. Cook in boiling water. Simmer. Cook gently below boiling. Steam. Cook with steam. Poach. Cook gently in liquid. Braise. Cook slowly in liquid. Blanch. Boil briefly then cool. G3B Oven and dry heat. Bake. Cook in oven breads, cakes. Roast. Cook in oven meats, vegetables. Toast. Brown using dry heat. Broil. Cook under top heat. G3C Frying and grilling. Fry. Cook in hot oil. Sauté. Fry quickly in little oil. Sear. Brown surface quickly. Grill. Cook over flames. Barbecue. Cook over open flame coals. G3D Reducing and browning. Brown. Cook until golden. Reduce. Boil to concentrate. Thicken. Increase thickness of a liquid. Caramelize. Cook sugar until brown. Crisp. Make crunchy. Burn. Char scorch.
Group 4 serving and plating. Serve. Present food. Plate. Arrange on plate. Garnish. Decorate with toppings. Drizzle. Pour in thin stream. Sprinkle. Scatter lightly. Group 5 seasoning and finishing. Season. Add salt, spices. Glaze. Coat with shiny liquid. Baste. Brush with liquid while cooking. Zest. Grate citrus peel. Group 6 storing store. Keep for later use. Single words versus phrasal verbs, full nuance explanations.
Part 1. Single words versus phrasal verbs. Particle changes meaning. Pattern. SWPV equal basic action plus specific result, emphasis. SW versus PV. What's different? Rinse, rinse off. Wash, wash, remove residue. Drain, drain off. Remove liquid, pour liquid away completely. Pat, pat, dry. Press, gently press to remove moisture. Soak, soak up. Submerge in liquid, absorb liquid. Crack, crack open. Break, break open to access inside. Cut, cut up. Cut, cut into many pieces. Stir, stir in. Mix in circles, mix, add ingredient. Swirl, swirl in. Circular motion, incorporate gently. Fold, fold in. Gentle mixing, add ingredient. Flip, flip over. Turn, turn to opposite side. Press, press down. Apply pressure, apply downward force. Pinch, pinch together. Squeeze, squeeze to seal edges. Roll, roll out. Move in circles, flatten into sheet. Simmer, simmer down. Cook gently, reduce heat, liquid. Boil, boil over. Bubble vigorously, bubble, overflow. Fry, fry up. Cook in oil, completely, quickly. Heat, heat up. Make warm, raise temperature noticeably. Spice, spice up. Add spices, add heat intensity. Mix, mix up. Combine ingredients, combine thoroughly. Cook, cook up. Prepare food, improvise, create a dish. Clear, clear away. Remove, remove, tidy area.
Part 2. Optional PV, particle is optional. Note: the SW works fine, but adding the particle is also common and adds casual tone or emphasis on completion. SW versus optional PV. What's different? Mince, mince up. Chop, finely, casual, thorough. Slice, slice up. Cut, thinly, cut into many thin pieces. Chop, chop up. Cut into pieces, cut into many pieces, casual. Crisp, crisp up. Make crunchy, become crunchy, emphasizes result. Whisk, whisk up. Beat rapidly to produce a mixture. Blend, blend up. Mix, smooth, casual, quick. Fry, fry up. Cook in oil, completely, quickly. Mash, mash up. Crush until soft, crush, completely, casual. Thaw, thaw out. Defrost, defrost, completely. Warm, warm up. Heat gently to serving temp.
Part 3. Prepositional verbs. Note: these look like phrasal verbs but are actually verb plus preposition plus object. The preposition introduces the object, not changing the verb's core meaning. Prepositional verb. Meaning: marinate in, soak in specific liquid, drain off, pour away liquid, finish with, complete by adding ingredient, top with, add ingredient on top, serve with, accompany with, coat with, cover with ingredient. Up next, we'll dive into the dynamic and versatile topic, getting dressed and ready.
Thanks for joining us on this journey to conquer cooking and preparing food, phrasal verbs.
Keep practicing, and soon you'll be using these expressions like a pro.